Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. This video here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Mr. E. Patriot again. Okay, I read your comment today, it's right here, on one of my videos and stuff like that. Let me explain something here. Okay, I've always been an outspoken person. Okay, I've always been outspoken with everybody because believe you me, if the truth hurts, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. And I'm not trying to disrespect you as well. Okay? I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm not trying to. You got to understand that I'm sitting here trying to put a documentary together. And I want the documentary to be the best documentary ever made in the JFK assassination. I don't want to sit there and people says they have evidence to present and stuff, or they have evidence they want me to show and stuff. I don't mind that. You send me the evidence, I'll make sure it be shown. I'll make sure it be seen. Whether I agree or disagree, you know what I'm saying, as I point out in my other video. The point of the fact of it is, I want to be able to get this documentary done, but I don't want to rush it, but I want to be able to get it done this year, okay, within the next couple of months. I'd like to actually be completely done with it. So everybody would be able to see what really happened that day and understand more and see all the evidence, present all the evidence. I sat there and, like I said, when I wrote my book, Evidence of Conspiracy, right here. All right, when I wrote this book here, I was actually really upset with myself, and here's the reason why I was upset with myself. Because I had to write another book. When more evidence presents itself, and I find more evidence, I have to write another book so that evidence can be presented. And then another book to present that evidence, another book to present that evidence. And that's why when I wanted to do my first book on JFK assassination, I wanted all the evidence there. But as you know in research, you'll find more evidence. The more you start digging, the more you start researching, the more you'll find. That's why when it came to the documentary, I didn't want 2 or 3 or 4 different documentaries out there. I only want the one, because that's all people need is one good documentary is all they need, with the evidence in it, and that'll be done and over with. That's why when I wrote this book here, I just went ahead and combined all my books, the information from my other books, into this book, plus the other new information and stuff. This is why it's the final book I'm ever going to do on JFK assassination. This is called Evidence of Conspiracy. That's why I said the only book you ever need in JFK assassination, because it has all the evidence in there, and it has all my books into one. Because I didn't really want to write a dozen books, or a half a dozen books, or 5 or 6 books on the JFK assassination. I was only planning on writing one, but when new evidence reveals itself, you have to write it, because you got to get this presented out to the people and to the public. That's the reason why when I come out and I said some stuff in the video, you know, if you got something to show, present it. Show it to me. Send me through email or send it through me my home address. One way or another, send it to me. Okay, even before I went down to Dallas, because I really would have loved if you had some clear, good evidence, I really would have loved to be able to check that out when I was down there. Okay, but like I said, every day that goes by, okay, I'm not receiving nothing. Like I said, I appreciate you sending me the chocolate bar. And if I disrespect you in any way or form, of you or your associates or anything, I apologize for that. Okay, I'm willing to apologize for anything. I'm willing to. I'm man enough to even say, hey, if I was wrong about something, I admit I was wrong about something. But you see, you got to understand that I'm working on a documentary, and I'm also going over other files and everything else, because when the documentary is done, that's it. That's all I want. It's just a one documentary with all the evidence in there, and that's it. Everything be put to rest in. I don't want to sit here for the rest of my life, you know, presenting videos on JFK assassination, or writing more and more books on JFK assassination, or presenting DVDs after documents after documents after documents. I'd rather have it all completely done in one. The book, when it comes to the JFK assassination, on the book part, that's done. Okay, there ain't going to be no more books coming from me about the JFK assassination. That's it. Evidence of Conspiracy. That's the only books there is right here. Okay, the evidence in there. When I make the documentary on JFK assassination, I want it to be, that's it. I don't want to sit here and then all of a sudden I get the documentary done and say one day you decide 2 or 3 months down the road or 4 months down the road or even next year, well, let me go ahead and send this to him now. Then I'm going to sit there and I'm going to fall back. I'm going to say, well, you know what? I've already made a documentary. I don't want to make another documentary to present this evidence. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to understand it from different points of view, just like me. I understand it from everybody's point of view as well. But I can't sit here and just wait and put everything on hold, documentary on hold, videos on hold, and everything else until you send me something or whenever you decide to send me something. I can't do that. Okay? The people want some truth. They want it now. Every day that goes by makes another day added on to that. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't want to sit here time and time again and wait for this, wait for that. Somebody's already looking at something for me, which he's already contacted me. He's went over the files this morning. He's contacted me this morning, okay, and everything else, because we're trying to get the job done. We're trying to get this documentary done. We're going to try to get this thing completely done and over with and put to bed and put it to rest. Because every year and every day, to me, when I sit here and I'm sitting back and I'm thinking every day that this case goes on and on and on every day, that's more and more stories that people's going to bring up. National Enquirer is going to be sitting there, feel like, well, we're guaranteed we're going to make money. When November comes around, we'll just put some fake news back out there about JFK assassination. We'll make millions of dollars off of it, just like the people there today. You know, there's people there today sitting out there telling their stories, making tons of money off of a murder case. And that's what really gets me upset. That's the reason why when I'm done with the evidence of conspiracy, that's it. There's going to be no books besides that. Just like you don't see me pushing my other books, do you? I push this one book here because this one book has all of them books in it. So it ain't no sense in wasting money or wasting time buying them other books when all you have to do is get this book here. Evidence of conspiracy. Same thing when I do with the documentary. When it's done, it's done. That's it. There's going to be no more. So you have to understand why I'm talking about. It's like like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. And if I do, I apologize for it. It's just, I don't want to sit back and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. If you got something for me to view, you got something for me to show, you got something for me to look into, tell me up front. Send me an email. You have my email address. Send me it through the mail. I'll go through it. And I'll go through it with a fine-tooth comb, just like I sit there and I said that. If I went, when I was going to Dallas, I even told you, I would make sure that I put forward, if you send me something before I went to Dallas, I would have guaranteed, and I said I guarantee that I would go full detail into it. I wouldn't just look at part of it and say, well, it ain't possible, it can't be done, so I'm going to push it aside. No, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to give it full attention to why I was down there, but I didn't receive nothing. You see what I'm saying? Now you sit there, you know, you're telling me, you know, you write this and all this other stuff and everything else, okay, when you got even right here, which Elvis would not have been anywhere, Elvis, without the support and genius of Colonel Parker, okay, Elvis has nothing to do with the JFK assassination either. But see, this is what throws me off and gets me, you know, you got something to say, I'd rather be outspoken and just say it right up front instead of, you know, saying stuff like this. Because, you know, Colonel Tom Parker, okay, that was Elvis was a money-making industry for him. That's all it was. Colonel Parker, that's why Elvis only got 35%. Colonel Parker got how much? 65% of Elvis's earnings, or 70% or somewhere around there. So Colonel Parker made a lot of money off of Elvis. So that's like using somebody to make themselves tons of money, which is wrong, you know, to me. That's why when I look at the JFK assassination, you know, I get people even put me down because I have a GoFundMe account out for help get the documentary done. I got people saying bad things about me over that, saying, oh, I'm trying to scam people, or I'm trying to make money for myself, which none of that money is going in my pocket. It's going on in the documentary. When I push my book out, it's a conspiracy. And I say it's the only book you ever need in JFK assassination because it has the evidence of the conspiracy. No other book has the evidence. Mine does. And I push this book as well, like I said, because of pure simple fact of it is every book that's of this is sold until that GoFundMe account's done with. All these sales goes into that as well. So if people can't make a donation of $30 more and they buy the book, okay, they're still getting the book out of it, plus there's still money there from the book purchase that where I could put into that GoFundMe account to still get the documentary finished. But like I said, if it seems like I'm disrespecting you or in any way or whatever, I do apologize for it. It's just you got to understand my view right now. Understand my position that I'm working on this documentary. I want to get it done. I don't have time to wait weeks, months, years further down the road. I don't have that kind of time. I want to get this documentary completely done. Okay, right now I got things on hold because I got to worry about trying to get the money to get the rifles out, get the rest of the ballistic gel and everything else. I have to figure out a way to save the money to get that as well, because I want to make sure that this is also in the documentary as well. Like I said, I don't want to leave nothing out. So again, I made this video here. If I disrespect you in any way, I apologize for it, but the point of fact of it is you got to understand my point of view too. Okay, you've got something for me to show and present to the people, please send it to me. If you don't, okay, then let me know up front. That's all I'm asking. Don't forget that like button, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell your friends about us. Always in the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy, the only book you ever need in JFK assassination, and a site where you can make a donation if you like to for a documentary GoFundMe account. Okay, like I said, $30 or more. You get your names in the credit, you get a free copy of the DVD and stuff like that. Don't forget that like button, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell your friends about us. So thank you, and you all have a pleasant day.